in East Coast time?
I'm Eastern.
Eastern.
Yeah. Christina, what are you?
In Pacific.
Oh, you're Pacific. Okay.
Let me see.
I don't know who else is Eastern.
Jen is.
Yes.
I might be able to still do 8 o'clock. It just depends on. I'll find out on Wednesday what the schedule's going to be like of meeting. But I know Jen is, and my coach Jen as well.
Okay.
She might not be able to do it. But look, Tony.
Yeah.
I was going to say Tony Horton is live now, but that was an hour ago.
Oh,
Kim, I've got to meet
Hey there.
you guys 3 times today.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, Jen.
Fun. I'm so lucky.
Carol asks if you could record it for her because she can't be here.
Yes, I have it set to auto record because I will never remember. So we're good to go.
Perfect.
Thank you for reminding me though.
hi, Deanna.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
How's everybody's Monday?
Busy.
I'm sore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Now we know what you were talking about, Lily.
Uh-huh.
Today, this morning was rough. Let me tell you. I was in the fitness room at 5:15.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's early.
That's very early. Did you have to get it in before work?
yeah.
Who did stretching or foam rolling or anything? Anybody?
I'll stretch tomorrow morning before I start again.
Yeah.
I find that more painful than just sitting around with my sore muscles.
Because it's working it out of you. That's why.
Uh-huh.
Is that what it is?
It's actually good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like working. It's like working out when you're sore. It helps kind of stretch everything out and relax you. And yeah, I've already rolled twice today. So for some reason, my inner thighs are extremely sore from something I did on
for some reason. We were in a sumo
Saturday.
spot for like 20 minutes.
Oh, well, maybe that was it. Yeah.
And then the step out into the sumo squat.
Right.
Yeah, it might have been that too.
I know why you're sore.
I wonder if Megan's sore because that was rude.
She had to do ice baths because she was filming 2 a day, is what I understood.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get it done.
Wow.
Yeah, they were making her do ice baths like after or in between each workout and after each workout.
Wow.
Do you think it's like written in her contract? Like you have to do ice baths because you have to get 2 workouts a day. Is that what we need, guys? Do we need contracts?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say ice baths.
Ice bath would probably work.
We're gonna put that on that schedule for when we all go away. Ice bath, check. Do one of those frozen things where you get it. Oh man, no. How about
No,
massage?
I don't think I could do it. I don't think so.
The ice bucket challenge was hard and cold enough.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh my God, have you ever done Tough Mudder? Have any of you guys done Tough Mudder?
I've done
Yes,
Warrior
that-
Dash.
The
That's
That
Tough
what I
thing
did
is
for you, Dad.
horrible. That
it's
was
like
my worst. That was my worst one obstacle was that ice bath. It is so freaking cold. You've no idea. It is, and literally it's only like 10 feet long, but it feels like it's 100 feet and you cannot get out of there fast enough. It's just,
Did they make you go underwater where you have to go under the barrier?
yes. Yes.
Horrible. Like that's my bar of worst thing ever. Like when I'm like exercising or doing anything and I'm like, at least it's not as bad as that stupid ice bath.
Yep, pretty much.
Except, did you guys see that World's Greatest Adventure or Toughest Race Eco Challenge
I saw
on Netflix
it,
now?
but I didn't do it. Or I
God,
didn't. Not that I did it. I didn't watch it.
it is really
Obviously,
crazy.
I didn't do it. It's good.
Yeah, crazy good. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved watching it.
Now I have to go watch it.
I liked always watching the Broken Skull Challenge with with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know that sounds super cheesy. God, I cannot talk today. He has like the warrior, like competitive stuff, and it's pretty cool. There's some pretty bad Mara Jammers on there. Cool. Okay. Let's talk about wins. Who's got some wins they want to share?
Deanna's got a lot of points.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
You have a lot of points. How many?
9, I think.
Oh, stop it. You know exactly. That's awesome. That's so cool. Don't be modest. You earned those. That's so awesome.
8 Success Club and 1 for having a bod group. So
Nice.
yeah.
Anything
Just
you
FYI, your 1 point for your bod group does not count toward the t-shirt. Just so you know.
Lame.
It doesn't count your t-shirt.
It does not. You have to hit Success Club 5 or above.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So don't be counting that 1 point.
Oh. I'm still working on it. Getting there.
Me too.
I
Deanna,
had a win because I never ever get really anything from Instagram, but I always still post on there and I always still do my stories on there. And I had a lady when we were doing our power hour earlier today, she just sent me a message saying, "Hey, what's your coach ID so I can sign up under you?" And I was like, "What?"
wow.
It was, so obviously it's worth doing something on Instagram. Maybe not focusing all your energy there, but you never know. So that's just reinforces that I still need to do it. So
Oh, that's
awesome.
awesome. That's very encouraging.
Yeah.
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 but-
So
Hi,
Jen.
everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
Jen.
Hi, guys.
Talking about wins. Looks like you're
Okay.
fine.
I lost. My customer that called Beachbody and wanted a refund of her bod so she can get the whole MBF package, got her refund and has yet to sign back up.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I think that she was looking for a way to get out of it.
Mm,
Hmm.
Oh,
maybe, or
that's a
sometimes, something financially comes that they're not expecting. You're like, well,
I know.
I don't know. Sorry, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I know.
that is.
That's all right.
Yeah.
maybe something better is coming.
Exactly.
Somebody who really wants to do it.
I know.
Tag along.
Yeah,
And maybe she's saving up to get even more stuff.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but that's a good way to look at it.
I was telling Kim earlier, I had a coach who was just a little negative this morning and got in my head. And anyway, and I was like, I haven't checked my back office in a couple of days. And I went back there and I have 2 Success Club points. I have no idea, but I was like, yay.
Yay!
I feel really bad, but yay.
I love those surprise ones.
I know. It was kind of cool. So that's definitely a win, I'd say.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's definitely a win.
Yeah.
I have a girl who is from my free group that I just finished up yesterday, and she's on the free 3-month right now. And she's debating on doing a challenge pack so she can stay on because she likes it. So not fully yet, but pretty darn close to a win.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like a win because you're having conversations about it, so you're doing what you need to do, which is really awesome.
Yeah, she likes everything about it. So it's just, she's a single mom of 2. So she just wants to make sure that she can afford it. But she's like, yeah, I want to keep doing it. So, so whatever she can do. And she's actually a good friend of mine. I used to work with her for a while before I got laid off, actually. We worked at the same company. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was telling the girls too. I feel like we've talked all day because I've had 3 Zoom calls with you guys. I was saying earlier, I don't always do this, but every once in a while I'll go through my stories and just comment out to people. And I had sent a couple messages just like, hey, how are you? One of those girls I was in a college class with. And was like, how are you doing? She's like, oh man, I was just going to reach out to you about your goat juice and ask you what it was. I'm like, I know you were, and that's why I met you. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird how you really have to be the initiator. Like, and I'm starting to not starting to, but I'm remembering that people are not going to come reach out to us and be like, oh my God, I see your post. I want to be in your groups. Like, we have to get in their inboxes and just let them know that we're here and that we see them and that we love them. And yeah, it's a tedious process, but it's worth it in the end, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of my wins this month too, is I've been pretty lackadaisical about just popping back into people's inboxes that I haven't heard from in a long time, or were previous challengers or something like that. And I'm doing a lot more of that and having really good conversations. Nothing has come out of it just yet, but you've got to start somewhere. So it's nice to be reconnecting with some people and catching up. So that's been really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that at the beginning of every month. We should write down 5 to 10 people we want to follow up with that we haven't spoke to, like within the past 30 days, because it'll give us someone to reach out to and have, start up conversations again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea for just monthly planning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, I need to be really much better about getting back in my notebook, because I was always a notebook tracking type of person. And I was just thinking today, shoot, my neighbor wanted to try Shakeology. I'm failing on a few of the follow-ups, which is terrible, but I need to get back to my notebook tracking, because I'm not good with that success tracker tool, but I was always very good with the notebook system. I just check, writing lists of people, checking things off, so you got to find what works for you, but the key is to do it and stick with it, which I've been pretty bad about the past couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, I hear you. I like that idea though. I think we used to do that in some of our groups where we'd be like, I checked in with Nancy, Mary, Shannon, blah, blah, blah. And we wouldn't tag them or anything, but just be like, I got my 5 or my 10. And I think that's really important too, because a lot of times, I need to reach back out to this person. You remember, and then you forget. So where do you put that information? Where do you file that? Do you have some on your phone? Those people we need to reconnect with. I think it's great.
I used to, when I did, I feel like I used to sit and go through my inbox more often, like you guys were talking about, and look back for a whole month, even 2 months, and be like, who do I need to circle back with, that said maybe it wasn't the right time, or I don't know, for whatever reason, they were on vacation or whatever, and circle back with them. So scanning through your inbox messages always helps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. I used to do that all the time too. That was almost like my system for following up. I'd read it, reply, then mark it as unread, so I remember to follow up later, and I just don't ever do that anymore. Good tip, Jen. Way to go. Thanks.
Deanna, are you doing anything different this month that you're getting some more momentum?
Well, I think I'm just being more bold in in a couple of groups I'm in, just offering up that I'm because I just started a group last week, so getting people into that group. But my challenge packs have come from customers I've done that with over the past months, and now they have to renew their bod or something's new with them. So it's this month's customers could be next month's challenge, Success Club points. So it's more that I've just been trying to get more bold with, inviting, I would say inviting, but not necessarily the private message invite, but following up with people who are interested in joining a group or being in a group. So.
Good.
Follow up and connect.
And I've been way more consistent in following up with current customers. And so that's where a lot of points have come from too. Customers who maybe haven't, I haven't gotten points from in the last 6 months or a year. And so them reinitiating or maybe trying a new product, or even just buying a challenge pack because it's such an amazing deal with MBF and getting the nutrition plans. So that's been some of it too.
Yeah. Well, great work.
Thanks.
Good to go. All right, so we got a couple of things coming up next month. I know we talked about doing some coach opportunities together. I just wanted to check back in and see if people were still interested in doing that.
Well, what did you think of the group? Did you look at it?
I did. I made a note, and I actually watched one video, and I absolutely loved it. Like, I was Bridget's, you said the financial piece, like,
Yeah.
I just loved what she said about, she doesn't look at Shakeology and the nutrition stuff as a business cost. Like, she would just be getting that stuff anyway, so she doesn't think of it like that, which I thought was a really interesting way to present that to people, because I think that's, you know, especially with that Dave Ramsey post, I was reading all the comments from people. They're like, it's a scam. And I'm like, no, it's really not. Like, I would be drinking Shakeology if I wasn't a coach. So I don't get it. And so I think that was a helpful like trigger in my mind that, you know, our Shakeology, our Energize, the stuff that we drink and we consume, we would be buying them whether we were a coach or not. So why not just get paid for it? I know we've heard that like how many times, but it was just it was
that's
really
how, that's how discount coaches start, right? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they do it.
100%.
So, you know, I was just wondering, like, what are your guys' thoughts? I don't know if anybody else has looked at the videos. I know, Deanna, you've seen them, and I think, Christina, you're in that group too. Are we wanting to reuse those videos? I mean, we can. I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, that's up to you know, however you want to do it. It was more of like, that's a format, because I actually adopted it from another team.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a format to be able to put people in, but then you're also going live in it consistently with the coach opportunity. So people gather there, and maybe once they're in there, they stay there, and maybe 2 times a month or whatever we set it at, you're going, you know, a group is going live in there to talk about the coach opportunity. So the information is all there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I mean, I'm flexible with how we want to do it. I was thinking a little bit too that, you know, having rotating coaches, like you mentioned, and, you know, say for example, Christina, you get a new coach, maybe you want to be the one to lead the call in a few weeks, and, you know, maybe you have your get started right call with them, and then you want to follow up with, you know, kind of this coach opportunity. But I just want to know if you guys are ready to launch it. Like, what do you want to do? What are you thinking? I've been in launch mode with my full-time job with a bunch of courses. So my brain is like in action mode, because that's where I'm at with that. So I'm probably jumping ahead a little bit, I guess is my point, and I might need to take a pause. So breathe for a minute and take a pause.
Well, you know what? I'm in this Facebook group where I purchase a lot of done for you programs, like for my monthly groups. It's called Pixel and Hue. And I think it's Chelsea Farmer. She's she's a top coach of some sort. Anyway, they just put up for a done for you program for a coach opportunity group. So I'll check that out. I don't know how much it costs or anything, but I'll check it out and I'll see what it looks like. And maybe it's something, if they usually use what they use and they, you know, kind of tailor it that way, but then we could look at it and see if it's sort of a system that we like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Or not reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, and that's what they say. It's like, we're offering these things so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but put your own spin on it. Don't, you know, copy and paste because it's their stuff, but if it's stuff that we can use, we might as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll check that out tonight.
Cool, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So is anybody like super jazzed about running a coach opportunity at all? Be like me.
I will be once I get somebody to put in there.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to help until I get somebody in there. I mean, I started as a discount coach, and that was, I mean, that was perfectly fine for me. And then I just realized I loved helping people. And so it naturally, you know, grew from there. But I think what you said earlier about people just, you know, wanting to take advantage of the discount is a great way to start, at least. So I'm happy to help with whatever. And so, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, Christina, if you can check out those done for you posts, let us know what you got. I'll continue to review what you guys already have in there in the format. I I don't know what you guys are thinking about, whether or not we want to do just like a live webinar, or we want to do 1 day or 2 day or 3 day. I don't want to overwhelm people or us, because I know we have a lot on our plates as well, but
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, Jess, is if we want to give it a shot, we should make it easy, simple, not lengthy, because we need to see if we even get, like Lily said, I mean, I don't have, I could maybe find like one person I could think of these days that might want that opportunity, but so let's not overcomplicate it the first time. If we want to just put our foot in the water, I say commit to it, but don't make it lengthy and overwhelming. I mean, like this last splash sale, it was a lot of work, right? I mean, especially for Kim. And then, you know, it went on for days. So
yeah.
So, I mean, what if you just use the group that's there, but revamp it with the coaches who are current? Because that's all you'd have to do is change the coach profile. Because all those videos are still relevant. There might, I mean, I think there might be one newer Beachbody coach op, but I can't remember. That could be it in there. And then, you know what I mean? And then people, the intention was that people go through that information and then you get on a live.
Yeah.
Then there's not a huge amount of work going in, but you can, like, there's a lot of stuff already there.
Yeah. Is there any coaches in there who aren't coaches anymore?
I don't know. I can remove them. I'm an admin.
I just one. No, I'm sorry. I meant like, is there any videos from coaches that aren't coaches anymore?
I don't think
I don't know either.
Because I think it's just Christina and Josie, Bridget, me. I can't remember who else is in there. Wendy, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Wendy's in there.
Lily, are you in there?
She's frozen.
Sorry, my internet's horrible.
There you go. Are you in there?
Yes, I'm in there.
Okay.
Let me see who's in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say where my mind's going is, as long as we have current coaches, I think that's perfectly fine, because I want people to know that we're about this community, because again, we're all here because we're having fun. We don't get on Monday night calls at the time. Just, I mean, you can get training anywhere. We're here to connect with each other and talk about the business and figure out how we can help people more. So I want to make sure that that's also what we're promoting is, yeah, we're working out together every single morning. Like, we all hopped on workouts this weekend, like sharing that, kind of jazzing people up about what's so cool about our group and our tribe. So yeah, that's just where my mind's at.
Yeah, I mean, it'd really be pretty easy to just update this. Like there's the 80-day obsession challenge pack in there, so obviously we can make it MBF.
Yeah.
So
cool. So I'm happy to do the live. Like, I have one coach who's somewhat interested. She's not really, I'm sorry, she's not a coach, she's a customer. I cannot formulate sentences still. Anyway, I have one person who might be interested. I'm sure if we reach out to our team and just say, hey, there's a coach opportunity we're going to be having, you know, or we can plug you into this group and then we'll do a live webinar, like an hour webinar one night. I don't know, Lily, if you want to help, or if anybody else wants to help, we can get in there and just really kind of get people excited, answer any questions that people have, and just see where it goes. Again, we're only going to get better with practice. So even if we have one person in there, it's still good practice for us.
That's true.
Cool. All right. Deanna, I'll check the group out again and I'll reach out to you if you have any questions, or I'm actually cool with units, so I might have questions. I don't know why I suck at units. Like posting in units. I don't know why, I just suck, so.
Talking about,
I can help with that too, if you need it.
Yeah, it's whenever I create the unit and then I try to add stuff to it, I never have the option to add. So it's like my unit is done. So there's like a unit I've created that has nothing in it because I'm going to put like recordings in or something and I can't add anything. So it's probably user error, but.
if you just make a post, then you can, it's usually in the drop down 3 dots on the right hand side, no? No, that's
Add
not.
to a unit?
You can do it two ways. You can go into the unit and make it, or you can just post it and then add it to a unit.
Okay, maybe I'll try that second option because
And then if you just add, I think either way it shows up in the feed, so it probably doesn't matter. You know, it's not like any of them kind of slide right in there without being seen.
All right, cool.
And then you can reorder them too. Once you get them in the unit, you can put them in different order.
All right, cool. I'll play around with it.
I always post them in the wrong order, so I sit there and have to reorder them.
I do too.
I think I've got it, and then I'm like, nope, that wasn't it.
But are we talking about like mid-September for the coach thing, or are you talking about earlier than that?
Yeah, no, yes, I have it in my calendar to run a coach opportunity, and I'm, like I said, I'm happy to do all of these, but one a week, like the 14th, the 21st, and 28th, like I'm going to promote it as 2 separate live things, and I don't know what night I'll do it, but I'm happy to do it whatever is flexible. Somebody else wants to do it with me. But again, just saying, you know, come join our tribe, start a discount coach. We're really fun. Start every Monday. I feel like I'm really tired. I'm not very happy right now. I am happy. I don't feel very jazzed and excited, and I'm sweating. And so yes, I'm gonna start the first one. Yeah, then I won't sleep. I'm gonna do the first one the week of the 14th, I think.
14th of September.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna promote. I'll let you know exactly what day I can go live, but I'll start plugging people in as soon as possible. Once
I'll help with that too. I hope to have a couple people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you are now in that group, slide over to where it shows like each coach kind of threw in a story. So if you don't have a story in there, throw one in there.
Okay.
And if you don't like your current story, change it and throw another one in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be up to date.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think, Jennifer, the link is in the group, to the group. So if you join it, I'll see it and approve it.
And I just got on that website where I get all the other stuff, and it's only $20 to buy their bundle for their coach sneak peek. So I'll buy it and I'll just see what they have in there and see what we want to use. And I'll share it with all of you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
So where do I find this group? Is it in the Made for More coach?
So I posted the link to it in the Made for More group. It's called What is Coaching All About? We can happily change the title. I'm not married to any of it.
Okay.
So. And but I put a link in there, so maybe either search me, like my posts, or What is Coaching All About?
My internet cut out when I came back in and you said something about a coach story. Can you re-say that real quick?
Yeah, so join that coaching, it's called What is Coaching All About group. There's a link in Made for More. And then what you want to do is I think we all just talked about maybe how we started coaching or why we started coaching, and then maybe something about why we continue to coach. So whatever you want to feel, if you want to talk about if you want to use a transformation picture, if you want to use a video, whatever you want to do, just some way to introduce yourself and what coaching is to you, essentially.
Okay.
And you can read through the ones in there.
Yeah. Okay.
I just tagged some of you in it.
Oh, you did? Thank you.
Melanie, Jen. Do you need?
I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. I see it now.
Yeah, and then we can make like a new
I don't see it.
Cover and
awesome. Oh yeah, there we go.
It's a beautiful cover.
I remember now.
This is when I met you guys. This is Summit a couple years ago.
That's so cool.
Yay.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like I think is it Leanne? She left. I kind of look like her, so we'll just say that's me.
There you go. Yeah.
Aren't you in here?
Oh,
No, because
She didn't like to hang out with us.
I know. I got yelled at for not hanging out with you guys too. I was like, I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't have a choice. I didn't know anybody, so I had the same
Right.
T-shirt.
Was that Indianapolis?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, we had
No.
dinner at the pizza place. I
That's
think
right.
heard about you, Sue. And Lynn. All right, awesome.
More, Jen, okay? It's coming.
We'll make up
Thank
for
you.
it in the future.
Yeah. We'll make up for it for sure.
We're all stuck together now.
So what should I do then? Join this group? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yep, join it. Go look through it. Create a post about you.
Okay.
Oh, apparently I'm in it. Okay.
Yeah, and then if you watch some of the videos, then I, like Deanna said, I think everything's pretty good to go and universal, but if there's anything like, you know, I don't know, calling out the year or whatever, we can always re-record it or do something else with it. But yeah, Bridget's video was amazing. I was like, I don't need to watch
Yeah.
it. This is great.
Well, she's money when it comes to talking money. So
Yeah, it was really good. It was great. All right, cool. So does everybody understand? Everybody know what's going on? Feel comfortable? Anybody have any ideas, questions? Okay, so you can start telling people we're going to have a coaching opportunity. Share it in your stories, and just, we don't know what the date is exactly, but we're going to plug them into this group, and it's going to be fun.
perfect.
All right, and if you end up getting a ton of people who are interested, because I know you will, because who doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity, then
Yeah.
whoever wants to lead it can. I'm just saying I will be the first person to go. I don't mind being that person.
Hey, is anybody else in the Great Lakes Beachbody group?
No.
It'd probably be. So somebody had something about live action hour, and it broke it down by the minutes and how many minutes you should spend on each thing. Do you guys all have this, or do you want me to post this in there for people?
Definitely post it.
Sure.
I might have seen it
Okay.
before, but I'm not sure. And I think I'm in the central region group.
Okay.
I don't see any of the notifications or anything, so I miss a lot of the posts. So we're
Okay. I'll look for it and just throw it out there, just in case somebody wants to see it. I don't know.
cool. What's going on in the chat over here?
This stuff is really good. I purchased it and I already have it downloaded. So
Awesome. Look at you.
they're so fast.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I will save this to my computer and then I'll just post it in the group and we can all review what they suggest. It looks like it's like a 4-day type thing where you do some posts and then you go live, kind of lead
Okay.
up to it. So I'll share it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah.
Do you want some money? Like, I feel bad. I mean,
No, gosh, it's
Right.
$20 and then we can use this stuff all the time. So
okay. Well, you could get some more of those colorful low-legged leggings. How do you say that word?
Colorful koala.
Colorful. Oh, I was way
I
off.
always want to say a swear word in the middle of that too.
Don't make it naughty, Jess.
I know. You know that's where I go.
It's a colorful animal.
Is that really what it's supposed to be?
It's colorful koala. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was like F-A-U-L, like color F-A-U-L. So I was like, I think it's just colorful koala, isn't it? God. Oh, I did get a pair of pants today and they look extremely tiny. I haven't tried them on. I got the mediums and they look like
They look tiny. It's okay.
Yeah.
like it's gonna be
Well, I'm
duct
starting
tape.
to rethink all of my sizing now that everybody else is like getting mediums, and then I'm like, maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Well, but you may, like, I don't like mine to be super, super tight. So maybe, you know what I mean? Because I got
I like
mediums
mine
and they fit so much better.
Well, I'll take a picture if I have a horrible muffin top in the mediums. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, so now we need our sports bras. Where are we getting sports bras from?
I love Marika. They're cheap and they fit
Mhm.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of them. You got to post.
They're
that.
well, I get a lot of Ellie boxes, and they're usually in Ellie.
Oh,
You get Ellie boxes too? What other boxes do you get?
I do. I have a little bit of an issue with.
It's like the surprise, the element of surprise. So,
Yeah, I like just stuff showing up at my door.
I know.
Me too. I do Stitch Fix. I like
Yeah,
that.
I signed up for Wannable today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I do Amazon drunk shopping, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't know I bought that. I'm not joking, actually, but pretend like I didn't say that. No, that's cool. So what's the box you said?
Ellie.
Ellie?
It's just okay though. Like like maybe I get every other one, and there's been a few that I've sent back because the fit of the pants I don't like nearly as much. But I really like their sports bras, and those will show up on like Zulily or other discount sites, and they're like $15, and I just like the way they fit.
Cool.
So
I was telling us that as coaches we get discounts on Lululemon. Oh, that was you, Sue. You were saying
Yeah.
on
you get and like I get it at Athleta too.
Athleta.
You just have to like some managers aren't crazy about doing it, and some are fine with it. So
I'll always take a discount.
Lulu's a lot.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from Lululemon. But
so the Lulu speed shorts. There's a thing on Amazon now called CRZ Yoga, and their shorts are just like the speed shorts from Lulu. I have 2 pairs now, and they're just like them.
Wow.
So there's another Amazon tip.
discounts at Zaya, because all those coaches. I've had several coach friends convert over, but it's fine. I'll buy $70 leggings one time. Actually, I did it twice, but I won't ever do it again. They're so expensive. All right. What does anybody else have questions? What other stuff do you guys want to chat about tonight?
Do you want to talk about the National Wake Up Call?
Yes.
We only have 1 week left in the cup.
Oh yeah. What Kim said.
What Kim said, the cup.
How are you guys doing on the cup?
Super.
Well, we know you are.
Anna's doing awesome.
Kim's
doing
got
awesome.
it nailed down. Jen's got a lot of points.
Do you? How many points do you have, Jen?
Well, I have 4 Success Club points, but I got points for other stuff. So I guess like the overall total looks pretty good, but I need to get my last 2 Success Club points at least, if not more. So I'm working on it.
Nice.
Did you sign your husband's up?
No, not yet. So that could be. Yeah, just got to keep following up on a few people,
Cool. Sorry, my internet dropped. Did anybody else sign up their husband or is going to?
I think I'm going to. That'll be probably my 1 point. If my free group members don't do challenge packs. So I'm hoping, but we'll see.
So how are you guys doing this? Are you changing rank, or are you just getting? How are you getting these extra points?
Some people are going to sign up their coach or I swear their husband to get two more Success Club points.
Oh, to get the Success Club points. Got it. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Kim, just to clarify, I have a coach on my cup team that had her first coach sign up. And so I really would love to see her get to Emerald. And so I had mentioned in the thread that if you're ordering a bunch of extra stuff besides your Shakeology anyways, and you want to get to Emerald, now would be a good time to add in your spouse or your partner or whomever, and put all your extra orders through that person. And I was hoping that would encourage her to do that, because I'm pretty sure I saw the other day that her husband ordered
And so if she gets to Emerald, then you get points. Do you get 3
Yeah.
points for that?
So if she also changes rank within the cup, we get cup points for that, which I think would be great towards like an overall team prize. But all the other teammates also have to do some points too. So I have a couple other people on the team that aren't really doing anything at all. So I'm not sure. And I don't know how to rally them in. I checked in with one of them today and I said, you've been kind of quiet, everything good, you know, what can I help you with? But she's my own coach, so I felt comfortable doing that. And I'm not sure about the other two ladies on the team.
Yeah.
But anyways, my husband used to be a coach on the team like long time ago, and I just canceled him because I didn't really need him on that leg. And I had my second business center for all the extra orders. So I just think it wouldn't hurt to put him back on the team and see how it goes, because it's very easy to cancel, as you know. So, so that's my thought on that. If anybody else is interested in changing ranks or finalizing your points or whatever.
Yeah. They're good.
So team cup points aren't the same as Success Club points though, right? I mean,
Correct.
so if you get, like, if your team cup points are 10, that doesn't mean you're going to get your commissions on your sales the next month or anything. They're different. Okay.
So yeah, 1 week left. You guys feel like you got this? What's holding you back? Nothing, because you're gonna kick ass this
Well,
week.
no, I feel like I asked all my warm market, and now I'm stuck with how can I make a relationship and get somebody to buy it in 7 days? Like, it doesn't seem possible. Like, it seems like I'm at the point where I'm saying icky things to people, you know, or it's coming up too fast. So I don't know quite how to do that. That's my
Yeah. Do you have your husband signed up?
Yeah, my husband and my son are both signed up so that I don't lose the Emerald.
Yeah.
I'll sell my husband to you guys. One of you can have him. No, because he's
Is
not
this
my coach
recorded?
What?
No.
Is this recorded?
No, yeah,
I'm
that's
just
right.
kidding.
It is.
Yeah, I better watch.
Yeah,
No,
he won't.
that's
He
fine.
won't care.
I know, I'm totally teasing you.
I know.
Yeah, I totally lost my thought after the one, sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No, don't
That was a joke,
never
really.
apologize for inappropriate
That's
comments.
hilarious.
Oh, I was thinking Kim. Okay, so you feel like you're like scrounging. I definitely know the feeling. Towards the end of the month, especially like the last 2 days, I'm like, I do that exact same thing, and then I start feeling like I'm not being authentic to myself or my followers. So you've got plenty of time right now. You've got a week. Keep putting them out there. Do you put anything in your post that say like, reach out to me? Like, give them any sense of direction for the people who are following you that know that you're a coach and know that you actually have stuff going on, like a group coming up or something.
That's true. I can just talk about an upcoming group.
Yeah, I mean, just throw
And-
a post a little bit. I mean, you don't have to be like, or I don't know, descriptive about it, but just be like, you know what? I don't know. Join me if you want to.
Yeah, I was, fooling around with the back to school stuff, and I don't know if I told you guys this. I used to do a fit club, a physical fit club. I mean, like fit in location at work, once a week for 7 years, or all the time. And so now I haven't done it, but I think I'm gonna pick it up as virtual, starting like next week, and see if I can just rotate or at least get 10 weeks of. We'll just do one of the sample. Invite all. I could go to all the boy, but that would cause some trouble though. Like if I hit up all the teachers in my school, then everybody would be like, yeah, using our email to talk to people. But anyway, I've got, they don't have to be teachers at my school. I can just hit up teachers for back to school fit clubs. So that's what That's what I'll do tomorrow.
I liked what you did, Jess, about PE. Having a virtual PE class. I think that's a really great way to market to parents that are at home. Like, got PE covered, Beachbody on Demand.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually surprised that more, because both my boys are in separate PE classes, high school and junior high. And like, I was listening to them do the onboarding stuff this week. And I'm like, why aren't they just doing having them stream workouts? Like,
Exactly.
it takes so much pressure off the kids because they have to make their own workouts. Basically, they're doing their own, you need to figure out strength training. Here's 17 strength training exercises. Now put in how many it's complicated. So yeah, I don't know. I saw today there's about 44 people interested, which is a lot of people that have taken some interest in it. I think I'm probably not going to get much traction this week because it's school started last Thursday, and I know people are super overwhelmed right now. So this week on Wednesday, I'm doing an informational session. So for parents to hop in, I also threw together a Q&A and then also to-dos, so they know they need to get the GroupMe app put onto their phones or their children's devices or whatever. Again, that sounds really horrible, not children's devices, but just a way for the kids to be able to reach out that don't have to be on Facebook, because I actually don't want them to be my friends on Facebook because that'd be, odd. I swear a lot, so there we go. But and then I just said in the GroupMe, I just put some instructions in there in the page, but also said parents can join. I think there's a lot of moms who are at home with their kids right now, so why not join in? See how it goes. I think it's going to take a few weeks for it to really build some momentum, but I think should be pretty good. I mean, it's free. It's pretty much what we did in Fit Sanity. It's just trying to keep the kids engaged. And again, my hope is that some of the moms or even dads, get a little excited about it and actually see oh, this isn't really complicated. You literally just push play and do your workout. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted.
No, I'm waiting for school to start to see how our PE situation is set up as to what the requirements are. Just kind of figure out.
And you can use my language if you want. You can hop in or whatever you want to do. I know because we're in different time zones, it might be a little more challenging too, because your kids probably will have a different lunch hour than mine. So, but feel free to use whatever you want to use.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. We also talked today, one of the Zoom calls I was in with you guys, about Unstressed that's coming.
That was Power Hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Melanie found through Lily and Melanie found some Unstressed information, I think, on the Beachbody blog. So I think Kim might be doing a group around that. Deanna, you seem kind of interested too in doing groups around Unstressed and meditation. We're just not 100% sure when they launch on BOD. It sounds like Elise is going to release a couple of them in the next few days. I think the 31st is what it was, which is next Monday. A few of them will be released, and again, we're not 100% sure what the schedule is, but that's also another way to talk about stress. Everybody's stressed right now, so it might be a really great way to plug people into groups because it's free, or I don't know, whatever people want to do. It's behind the paywall, so it might just be more like a free trial. Try this, see if you like it, see if you like the group. Dan, I think you're muted.
Yeah, you do the trial and do the 3-month. That'd be great. I mean, back when BOD started, that was somewhat successful in getting people started on things. And then when their trial comes up, or every 3 months, you have the option of saying, hey, do you want to get a challenge pack?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe how many people I have that stay on the quarterly and pay way more money for this.
Me too.
I know.
Me too.
Quarter after quarter after quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I just had another one sign up today, again for 3 months, and we already had the conversation of, look, you'll save a ton of money if you do the yearly, versus then she signed up for the quarterly. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I told you what the benefits were, but if you don't want to do it, then whatever. But she's also one of my the leads that I received, and I'm assuming that she's kind of waiting for her gym to open back up. So if I can 3
Okay,
more
that
months
makes
out of. So
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense, I guess. I know I had a girl who was, a regular customer with Shakeology. I told her like 3 times, I'm like, you can save a lot of money if you just get the discount. She was like, no, I'm okay. I'll think about it. I'm like, okay. And then I saw her post the other day. Does anybody want Shakeology? I have like 5 bags sitting here. I'm like, she still hasn't canceled. And I'm like, I already told you could still get a discount. Like, make some Shakeology balls, make some of those fat bombs or whatever. Like, you can bake with it, whatever you need to do. But I just thought it was funny. People just, they hear what they want to hear, or what they don't hear what they don't really care about. Anyway. All right.
I have a quick question for you guys. Has anybody had any customers complaining about their recent batch of Shakeology? I just had a long time Shakeology customer who won't become a coach, but anyway, she's on it for years. She loves it so much, but she just got her bag and she said it's awful. So
What
I'm
flavor?
going to tell her to return it. It was chocolate.
Vegan or
So-
just regular?
I believe it's just regular,
Okay.
but she just wanted to know if they changed formulas or whatever. And I'm just going to respond that, she can return it and they'll send her a new bag. And it just, I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Oh, Jen said she got hers that said they revised the formula.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, that they did revise it. Didn't they add more
But I
fiber?
thought that was only in Canada that they were revising it.
It came in my recent package. I get the packets and it was in there. I think I might have taken a picture of it. So let me look through my photos. And if I can find the photo, because it was several different things that they placed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got one that said the best just got better.
Yeah.
I wonder though if she had, if there was a seal broken somewhere and it's just
Yeah.
bad, because I've had an old Shakeology before and it definitely tastes different.
Yeah, I've had expired Shakeology too, and I was like, oh, that's
And it does not taste very good.
It
It
says
can't be expired though because of all the shipping problems.
No,
that
but if
they've
the
had.
seal was broken, then it would have been exposed.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes.
And if they had changed the flavor enough, the people on that BOD members group would have gone all over
Right.
that if it
That's
tasted
what
different. Those people
I
are
figured
crazy.
I figured I would have heard about it if something was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it says the same great taste. I have the form that came with my Shakeology, Jen. It says they've added more flaxseed and pea fiber, and it says because of that you get more fiber, more omega-3s, and it says, oh, I guess that's it. Flaxseed and pea fiber.
Yeah, I'd have her just call the company. They'll send a
Yeah.
new one.
I
Yeah.
think I will. And
I
then
have a brand new bag that I just got last week. So I'll see if there's a difference in flavor.
And it says we've also removed chia and sacha inchi, which I didn't know.
No. And I
that's
have the
not
regular
anything-
chocolate of what that lady got. So I would have to say if it is that batch or whatever, I'll see.
Okay.
Did it say
Thanks,
anything
guys.
about it being like a COVID shortage? There's so many things that they just can't make these days. Or is it like a permanent change?
Oh, and that, no, it said a permanent change, things just got better. We added more fiber because people don't get enough fiber.
Okay.
Although maybe chia and sacha inchi got, is that how you say it? Sacha inchi got really expensive. I don't know. Or unavailable.
Interesting. Well, thanks for that heads up, because I
Yeah.
open it and throw the box away. I don't even look at the invoice anymore, so I don't look at that stuff.
Oh,
There you
there
are.
we go.
Now you're back.
Sorry. I know, my internet keeps dropping. It's annoying. It says your connection is unstable. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. I hope my face was frozen really funny and somebody got a screenshot. Those are the best. Oh. All right. What other things do we have to chat about? Anybody have questions?
We were talking about what if we wanted to run another group together, and if so, what group that would be if we wanted to run something together. I'm going to post the posts for the first week of MBFA in our BOD group. I don't, if somebody else wants to jump in and post the week 2 and week 3, they can. Otherwise, I'll just continue posting them. So, but we were talking earlier about what if we wanted to run another group together until 30-day breakaway launches, or if we wanted to do kind of our own groups until then.
That's right. We did talk about that. So it sounded like this morning there was some people might be doing like a lift 4, 10 rounds, kind of a hybrid diet bet. Is anybody signing up for that? Kim, are you doing it?
I signed up for that, but also I'm only going to be able to, I kind of did it by accident, but now I just clicked on to find out more and I bought it evidently. So now I'm in the diet bet and I'll have the hybrid calendar, but I'm going to do it until I pick up well, I'm not really going to get to do it for a while. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got MBFA to finish up. And then that I'll go to that, but I'm going to stop to do the reset with Jen. And I was thinking about doing that meditation, 21-day meditation with the group at that same time. Because I don't think I will have anybody interested in doing the reset with me.
If we start doing, if we get some more information in the next week or so about this unstressed thing, I would totally be in on creating like a, trial BOD requirement to do that group together.
Yeah, I would be into that.
I'm going to need that, so I'm totally into it.
I know, right? I've always wanted to learn how to meditate. I've never really taken the time. But that would be then like the 14th or the 21st likely, if it's out then.
Yeah, I think it'll be out by then. I'm hoping.
And I think they were only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have to finish before breakaway. It would just be like you could be for anybody and everybody in your groups too, but we could just run a separate group on it. So maybe we just plan on that.
Yeah, I'm happy to help too. I love meditation. I try to do guided meditation all the time. I was trying to see, I got an email book. I wish I could find it. Apparently they have a new feature where you can do like charge for groups. And I'm just saying this because we had talked with Bridget about this a couple months ago in one of our calls, and it was, doing like $15 or whatever it is that you want to charge people. Facebook business. Yeah, I will put a screenshot in the group. It's just something to think about, but it's basically talking, you can't see that. It's basically, you can give people access to purchase and it's just a click. So again, if you're doing it, running your own diet bet, because I know a lot of coaches that do that too, where you pool all the money together and then whoever's the winner gets the prize money. It's just an interesting feature that they have now. Cool. All right. When was somebody else talking about doing like a 10 rounds group before?
No, but just real quick, I totally wish Beachbody would bring back their health bet. Do you remember?
Yes.
Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. I got like $3 one time. It was awesome. No, I'm serious. I love money.
That was like one of the easier groups to market for.
I was just looking at a picture from that. I had like 9 or 10 people successfully win that, and that was a lot.
Me too. That was one of my more successful groups that I've ever had interest in, and I had it was just, I don't know what it was about it, but as soon as I put that post up, people were like, I'm in. So it was just, maybe we do think about
why don't we run our own?
Yeah.
The pool wouldn't be as big. That was the draw in.
Right.
Yeah, but I think I only got $15 for mine.
Yeah, me too. But it was still exciting because the pool was so big,
That's true.
We could brainstorm that and maybe do one for either
the new year or the end of the year, like a really good time to like make a big group together.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that twice with Shannon Galloway's group. They do a Biggest Loser. So I could look back at that. I know it was a lot of work for the person that was running it, because it was just a lot of logistics. They had their whole team and there were a lot of different people and updating it, but it worked really well. They had a lot of people. There's certain rules that you have to have in place, like diet bets, so that you can't cheat, like, a password and a special weigh-in and stuff like that. But they definitely did it a few times, and I had people win in that group too. So I can look that up if we want to try to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Cash. They did cash prizes too.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think, yeah, you're right. It was not hard to market that. And I didn't feel bad at all for inviting people, because I'm like, you're going to win money. Like, it was guaranteed that you're going to get some money back, I think. Work that way. So yeah, let's definitely start a thread in our Made for More page, and we can share some ideas and figure out how we want to roll that out. I think that's a really good idea. Cool. All right, what else you guys got? Ideas, questions?
Was there a date set for the coaching opportunity? Because I didn't hear it.
I didn't really set a firm date, but it's going to be the week of the 14th.
Oh, okay. Of September or October?
Yeah, it's like coming up quick. Coming in
September?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my internet's going in and out. So
yeah, same here. Mine's dropped like 3 times on the call. I'm sure the recording will be fantastic. But I'm going to try to do, I'd like to do like, I was trying to listen to the National Wake Up Call, was it last week, when she was talking about the systems where you promote for your challenge groups the first week of the month. Then the second week is when you actually start your challenge group. And then the next week after that is the coach opportunity. So once you already have new challenges in there for about a week or two, they kind of see how a challenge group works. And then you start promoting for the coach opportunity. And then you do that for, 1 or 2 weeks or whatever. Well, it just so happens that my challenge group is going to be starting on the 7th for me. So I was like, well, I can do the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th if I need to. Those 3 weeks, I'm happy to run and promote. Yeah, just doing live webinars once a week or something and getting people plugged in. I just mainly want the practice so I can get better at talking about it, get better at posting about it and sharing. I encourage you guys to tag along with me, please. Yeah, good stuff.
Did everybody listen to the morning wake up call this morning? You guys have takeaways?
I can't believe she didn't become a coach until after she lost all the weight.
Yes.
And she didn't know about the challenge either for so long. Like,
Right. And
Yeah, she
joined
just wanted the
challenge
t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of programs for a t-shirt, so I am guilty as charged.
I have no problem getting a free t-shirt.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll finish a program for a t-shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, then 100 grand later. No, I was looking at her. I was totally creeping on her Instagram while she was talking, and I was like, damn, she lost a lot of weight. She looks.
Well, and the fact that, that she had implants. I mean, there's been a couple coaches that have gone through all that and talked about it. And I don't, honestly, I've kind of wondered if Autumn, because she has had a lot of issues, immune issues and things like that. And I wondered if that might be some of it.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was surprised to hear her say that. I mean, not that I didn't think it was appropriate, but yeah, it was really, really interesting. She has a huge following on Instagram too.
It just sucks that she had to wait 9 years to figure it out.
Oh my God, I know. It's awful. Very awful. Any other takeaways? What else did you guys think about their call for those that got to listen?
I got to listen halfway because I was doing my workout during it. And then I got halfway through her speech before I logged on to the power hour. So I got to listen to the rest tonight. So I'm just going to re-listen to the whole thing and take down stuff that I feel is necessary for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got to the point that she was just going halfway through her journey, but nothing that wasn't like that you guys have already said. So
Yeah, I think that what kind of hit home for me was, she didn't start as a discount coach. She started really knowing what she's like, I want to make 6 figures in this business. So she had a clear vision path. She wanted to hit that, and she did. She's been a coach for a year now, maybe a little 18 months or something.
15 months, I think they said.
Yeah, and she's what, 2-star, maybe getting ready to.
She's almost 5-star and
Yeah.
almost elite qualified. Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're all perfectly capable of doing it. We just have to do it. So it was just a nice reminder. I didn't let that one get in my head because I was saying I've been a coach for a long time and I've not hit any stars. But that's okay. We're all here to learn and grow, and it was just encouraging in its own way. I also heard her say too that she shares every little piece of her journey. So, as I was looking at her Instagram, she has a lot of her transformation photos, and those always hit home for people. Again, seeing is believing. So if you're not throwing up your before and afters, I would say do it at least once a month, which I know I don't, but I need to do better at that, because people, again, it's just like all the stupid keto pages. They drive me crazy. They'll steal your photos and post them and say, look what keto does. And you'll see the comments like, I've never done keto. Please don't steal my pictures. Anyway, sorry, that was a side comment, but seeing is believing, you guys. It seriously, especially on Instagram, because it's so visual, it's really helpful for people to see those transformation photos.
go put some.
Well, and she said that she does all of her coach inviting and invites on her stories. Like that.
It
that
sounds
was one of
like
the things.
really big on stories. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
what
where I
you're
get
doing
some of my
today, Jess,
some of my
which
customers is from my stories.
yeah, the follow up with that you were doing today, Jess, with the people that were commenting or liking, is probably what I need to do more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think sharing in the story a little bit more too. Again, I know I share about the challenge groups often, but I hardly ever talk about coaching. So come on, Jessica, get it together. But I'm curious. I'll have to go back and look at her stories, because I'm really curious. Because I know, Deanna, I know you and I have talked too. It's like I feel like the same people look at my stories, and actually have a bigger following on Facebook through stories than I do on Instagram. So
Me too.
find that. How do I get more people to see it? I could probably do better with location tagging, better with some better, more general hashtags. I don't know, or more specific. I think we just have to play around with it and figure out what works, and then keep doing that.
Do you use a lot of tags in your stories?
I usually only put one hashtag on each photo, and I usually slide it off so you can't see it.
Okay. I'm curious how many she uses.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she's using a lot more. Granted, was it you that said she had like 50,000 followers?
Mm-hmm.
So she has, a lot of followers to view her stories.
Well, and probably a lot of her followers are coaches, since she did win the $100,000 challenge. Again, I'm not trying to discredit her success, but as I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, she follows like 400 or 700 people, and she had 55,000 people following her. So I'm like, probably a lot of coaches, but who knows? She could be doing really good in her and sharing a lot of putting a lot of hashtags in there. I don't know.
Hi.
Hi, Bird. You always.
It's so sunny there. I feel like it's nighttime here. It's very dark out. It's like noon where Lily is. I want to be there. All right.
That.
So
Oh,
Any other questions, ideas, anything else you guys want to talk about? No?
I've got to run.
All right. Well, I'll share the recording so I know Carol. I'll try to recap some of the notes here too, and then I'll start the diet bet thread so we can just start talking about that and get excited. And I'll let you guys know about the coach opportunity. If anybody start promoting, do it. And if everybody gets a lot of interest or just one person, we can do it together. If you want to do it by yourself, I'm totally cool with that too. We just got to do it.
Cool.
All
Jess,
right.
you
Anybody
took
get
a
a picture
picture because
yet?
I don't have a.
I did take some candid photos earlier, but yeah, let's.
So I'm picking my nose.
Right.
I'm not chatting this time.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Want to be silly and pretend like this is the best day ever? No?
Yeah.
Next time.
Sure. Yay.
Okay, ready? Do it. Do make your silly faces.
Not really.
Okay, that's good. All right. All right, I love you guys. We'll talk this week. I will see some of you in the morning. Have a great rest of your night.
Bye.
Jess, what time are you doing Power Hour tomorrow? 10?
Let me double check my schedule. I can do noon. I'm going to do noon tomorrow again, Central Standard Time.
Okay.
10 your time, 1 Kim. And anybody else?
All right.
10.
See you
Got
then.
it. See
All
ya.
right, bye.
See you later.
Bye.